you're thinking about selling your house, you saw the Zestimate, and you're like, that number is so off, I don't even know what to do. So fun fact, the Zestimate is wrong like 95% of the time. And you wanna know how to fix it. So stay tuned, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm Krista Core-Powell, Atlanta Property Pro. Zestimates are inaccurate, and a lot of times buyers are gonna treat them as fact. And so what that could do for you is, you know you've invested and done X, Y, Z, and you've fixed this in the house, you've done that, and you're gonna get these lowball offers because they're gonna go look at the Zestimate, because that's what you did, and they're gonna think, oh, they're asking way too much money, I'm gonna offer this. You have that. You can also have the issue of where you just don't get a lot of traffic because people think the property is overpriced. Because Fulton County is so diverse and you have people, you've got College Park, you've got Virginia Highlands, you've got Adair Park, like you have such a wide variety. And I mean, you know this if you live in Fulton County, Georgia, literally you can go 2 blocks in a direction and property values will change dramatically, for better or for worse. But that is the nature of living in a big urban area. And so what are you gonna do about it? First thing you need to do is you're gonna claim your house on Zillow. So you're gonna go to Zillow, put in your address, and there's a question, it says, are you the homeowner? You claim the home, and that will allow you to unlock editing capabilities, and that's where the money is. That's what you really wanna do. Now, what you are going to be looking at is you wanna do things like correct basic home facts. So things like the square footage, which is possibly the biggest impact on the cost of the home. So bedroom and bathroom count, lot size, and year built, because those are things that can be inaccurate. Zillow pulls from Fulton County tax records, but sometimes Fulton County tax records are inaccurate because if you added another bedroom and maybe you didn't get it permitted, if you made some other changes to the house, if maybe there was an initial inaccuracy, because we all know tax records are not perfect. So if there is an initial inaccuracy in the lot size, that's what that's gonna say. So you always wanna make sure, I have come across houses where what the tax record said and what I saw when I went for the listing, night and day. When I say this, it was a whole different house. I was like, did the county know what this house looks like? Because they clearly don't. So that stuff matters. So you really wanna make sure that everything's accurate. As I was saying, a lot of older homes may have permitted additions, sometimes things that can be grandfathered in because of the age of the addition, but still a thing to keep in mind. And if you're serious about selling your house in Fulton County, you wanna make sure the Zestimate's up to date, down below, I have created a link to a free guide that will show you how to increase the Zestimate for your house. So I'm giving you step-by-step instructions. Don't say I never gave you anything. You'll wanna make sure any missing amenities or features, like maybe you have recently updated the kitchen, maybe now it's bigger, maybe you put in a new HVAC a few years ago, maybe you updated the flooring. When you bought it, it was like icky carpet, and now maybe you have some LVP down. Did you add a deck or a patio outside? All of that stuff matters and will impact your overall estimate. So you wanna make sure it's accurate. Highlighting major renovations. So say when you purchased the home, it was an unfinished basement. You've had it several years. In that time, you've finished the basement. Y'all, finished basements are a big deal. It adds to livable square footage, because remember, square footage is what's under air conditioning. So if you went from not livable, non-air conditioned square footage to livable, air conditioned square footage, that's gonna impact the estimate. So if that's not available in terms of the county records readily, those are the kinds of updates you're gonna wanna make. Also, remove any features you don't have. What if your HOA fees have changed? Maybe they've gone down. We should all be so lucky, but what if they've gone down? Anything that's just incorrect or untrue. You'd be surprised the amount of incorrect stuff that we come across. So some important tips. You wanna understand specific neighborhood dynamics so that you know what side of the neighborhood you're on, because literally 2 blocks that way could be a whole different ball of wax. You wanna look at recent sales in your area. That's where a realtor comes in because they can get accurate information as far as that goes. And remember, it's not an appraisal, it's just a Zestimate, which means it's an estimate. It is not the bank saying this is how much your house is worth. That is a very different thing. And This will also kind of help you figure out, do I need to do some minor improvements? What are the minor improvements that are gonna bring the most value? Sometimes it's a coat of paint. I'm not saying you need to, like, I don't know, re-roof the house. I mean, unless your roof is in need, but you know, a coat of paint can really do a lot of work. So remember, there's a free guide on what you need to do to change your Zestimate and improve that number, make it more accurate down below. And it's completely free for you. Let me know if you have any experience changing your Zestimate, how that's worked for you, how it didn't work for you. Again, I do not work for Zillow. I'm just letting you know something that is available to you. All right, download that guide. Contact me for an appointment if you want to talk some more, ask your questions, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe.